Hi, welcome to my blog. And I'm here to have a brush review on the nail art brush I bought online at doddubai.com. So it's 15 brushes, although I don't know what happened, I only got 14. So this is my honest review. So far, I think I don't mind if I lack one brush because I'm not really doing this for nail art. I'm doing this to make artworks, paintings like this one. Although this is not the brushes I used for this painting. So as you can see, I have thick lines and it's not really that clean because I used not so thin brush. This is the smallest brush I have so far. See? And then this is just the Sharpie I used to make a signature. So I wanted to make a signature using a brush. For this one, so this is my signature, the white one. The white is that brush I had. The black one, this black one, I used this brush, the black outline. So see, I could make finer details now on paintings. I haven't used this yet, so I'm just giving a review. So these are nail art brushes, usually used for nails, but you can't see this fine brush in any art store or something like that, stationery store, because if I did, then I wouldn't have to buy this online. And so far, the brushes I bought on art store or stationaries are big brushes. Like so far this one, stroke brush. And this is my fan brush. So it's a little bit bigger. This one's a little spreadier than this one. So these are my brushes from art shops. This is my angular. These are good if you want to do backgrounds, like just fully background, but for if I want details, then I would have a problem. So this is my artwork, Sailor Moon artwork. So as you can see, I can't really do much small fine details, so it's a little bit thicker. So that's why I was thinking I want a tiny brush with details, because for example I would have this small canvas, and I also have a smaller sketch pad or water sketch pad. This is a good texture. So I want details. So I have a lot of big brushes. I need small brushes. So these are the nail art brushes I have, and this is the casing. So I'm just here to test how nice it is. I'm not really a painter, but I did painting plates when I was in college. I'm majorly on graphic designing or illustrations online, digital artwork. But I can also do portraiture. Like for this one, it's my roommate. So I didn't use detailed brush yet on this one. So what more if I use detailed brush? So I can really get to those fine lines and details. So yeah. So let's start with the first brush I have. So this is a tight spot or crooked detail brush. So you can see it's not straight. It's a little curve, so this is hard to reach areas. Alright, let's try. I have my acrylics here. Acrylic colors. Chinese brand. It works. It's not really an expensive brand, but it still works. I use this on my acrylic painting because it's not really about your materials, it's about your artwork. But of course, some materials have fine quality in enhancing your artwork. Maybe. But we're on a tight budget, so. I used to have Sakura brushes. Sakura brushes were my favorite because aside from the nylon and soft tips, you can have a great control over them and they don't frizzle easy. Like, I don't know if you can see how it's, yeah, you can see that there. It's spreading apart. It's not a fan brush, but it's spreading apart, so it's a little hard to use it. I will trim it later with a scissor maybe. So far, my favorite brushes are the fine tip ones. That's why I bought this for the reason. And angular brushes. These are angular brushes. See? Or angle brush. This is fine for calligraphy or sides. But what I like is this one. I like this kind of brush. The flat ones or shader brush. Because if I want a straight line, I can get the one. And yeah, you can just experiment with it. Anyways, I have this one in here. It's here but finer. I'm still satisfied with what I bought because first of all, it's for detailing. And what the brushes I have is not as small as these. See how small it is? It's the same brush I showed you before, but it's smaller. So this one is even an angular one. So yeah. See? So let's start. Before I ran out of music, background music. So alright, let's start testing. So this is again the tight spot or crooked detail brush because it's not straight as you can see. So let's check. It's okay. But of course for coloring, if you have a lot of time you can use this, but detail brush is only for detailing. So let me see if the strokes. It's okay. Let's say this is my signature. Not too shabby. You can even tilt it sideways. See? So if you want to do this, or maybe let's say if you want to do something around. Although you can do it, see, you can do a round shape. Just do it side by side. But the thing is, you have a thicker line here at the bottom. Which is fine. You can, this is like good for if you want an earring for perhaps, like see, an earring. It's an ear. And you want to make earrings. That's fine, right? Okay, so yeah, this is a yes for me. And this is my first time using a crooked paintbrush. You can't see this sold. Or maybe I'm just not observant, but yeah, it's my first time using one. And I am yet to discover the uses of this. It's nice. I like it. It's good for detailing. Next. So that's brush number 1. Let's go to brush number 2. So this is a flat brush. This is the one I like with my older brush. So I'm just gonna get the same kind of brushes because they're all the same anyways. So yeah, these... Oh, I fell down. But anyways. Wait a minute. Okay, here it is. So these are the same flat brushes. Yeah, they're the same, just different length. These two are taller, or yeah, and this one are shorter. This one's a bit tall, but they're the same. They're flat brushes or shader brushes. I guess these longer ones are the stroke brushes. The shorter ones are the flat one. So, let me see. This one is an angle brush. Well, actually, this is what can we classify this one? It's a long one and a short one. Okay, so I'm gonna set aside 3 of these because it's the same. So let's just have this one. This one is a little bit taller than this one. So let's check. Let's say, since it's called a shader and it's flat, so let's color this heart. Not bad, not bad. Imagine using this on a nail. It's okay. It's not bad. Let's say if I want to put letterings on it. Like... letter L. That's fine. Although it's not really as clean as I want it to be. But it's for detailing, so it will work. I can manage the sides and clean it. It's fine. So let's move on to the next. I have to reset my song, background song. So let me just open up them so it will be easy access to different colors. So I have black, blue, red, and yellow. The other one is white, so don't want to mess with that. Okay, so that was our second brush. It's the third one, and we have 3 just laying around because they're the same. So let's say green. This is a shorter one. Oopsie, it's still wet. It's cute. Can you see that? I'm making a bush now. Isn't that sweet? So see, I can make a little bit more detail using tiny brushes. Let's say if I want to make a letter. So it's a letter O. It's fine, not bad. I like the flat because this kind of brushes, because you can make a clean edge. If you wanna see, the edge is so clean. If you do it the right way though. Nice. Okay. So next one is a detail brush, or this is more of a rigger brush. I don't know, it's called rigger brush. So it's a longer one. You see it there. It's a little bit like a tail. I forgot to open the red one. Red paint or acrylic. So let's try again the red color. smooth. Let's say for a signature. That's okay. Yeah, you can make detailed tiny. If I ran out of ink, then I can just paint, you know, right? See? It's detailed, it's tiny. Ah, this one's my favorite. This I can make like a signature for this one. And it's pointy as well. Nice for like the reaction lines. Yep, this is my favorite rigger brush. It's good for detailing. And let's see, we have another one. Miniature liner. So this is called the liner. It's not long like the rigger brush. So we'll see. Neat. Gives a neat line. But also depending on consistency of your color, paint and water. This kind of holds more water than the rest of the paintbrush. Which I like because you don't have to keep on dipping on paint, dipping on paint. Yeah, this one's nice. It holds more water or paint. Ooh, this one's really slim. I like it. Liner brush. Just definitely what I need and I was looking for. There you go. That's the roses part. That's the one I did for that liner brush. Nice, huh? Tiny. I like the apostrophe, the punctuation mark. It's really thin and small. Really good. Alright, next brush. So that was like my 5th brush I used and 3 on standby. So that's 8 brushes already. So we're down to 6 more. Okay, so this is another long brush or rigger brush because I use this one, right? Although this one's a little shorter. This one's really long. Let me check. I guess I could say it's good for like making, yeah, like this kind. Like seaweeds. Why is it making seaweeds? Ooh. I like how it's also very thin. I can make nice stars from this. Stars in the sky. Or flower backgrounds. You know how sometimes flower beds are just like dots? That is effective. It's called pointillism. If you're just gonna do dots and dots and dots and dots. Hey, not too bad. Not too bad. It's really light too. It's like a horse tip. But I guess the horse tip that they used before might be even thinner than this. Who knows? Maybe just a strand. Because they were making very fine paintings. Alright. So yeah, this is a favorite as well. So here's a fan brush. Ooh, isn't it fancy? You can also see this from makeup brushes. So let me check. Let me just turn the page, make the cleaner part. So fan brushes are really nice to make like trees, leaves of the trees, like this one, or grass. See, it looks like grass, right? Really nice for leaves, bushes. Ah, this reminds me of like a brush preset from Adobe Photoshop. Hey, not bad. Look at that. Nice brushes, right? Imagine if we can mix yellow and darker greens there, and brown. That would make a nice background. So here, you have another fan brush, just a different color, and it's not as wide as the other one. Also, fan brushes are nice for making clouds and backgrounds. I mean, easier to fill up the space, like for example here. See? It's much faster too. It's nice also for blending. Okay, let's say it has blue there, and maybe I'll add green. So it'll be like a gradient of it. Isn't it nice? If you just want to do a gradient background, add a few coats here and there, and a silhouette. Silhouette of a man, woman, tree, any silhouette. And just a background like this, and you're good to go. Just adding water for luminosity, or transparency. Of course, if you want it to be a little prominent in color, then just add direct color and less water. It's nice, right? For backgrounding. Okay, so there we go. Down to 3 more brushes. So this is an angular brush. Usually good for calligraphy. Let's try black one. Say I want to draw a circle. Because it's angular, so it should give me a nice circle. Do it side by side. Or just do it this way. It's good. So that's one side. This is the other side, see? You can make different brush strokes from it. Like sidewards, like doing this at the side, it's making longer, bolder or thicker lines. If you do it on the other side, thinner lines. This is a good thing about this one. And let's say curvy. And at the edge, you can just, depending on your pressure. Yeah, also your paintbrush strokes, just like even using a digital pen, if you push it too hard, it will be thicker. If you make your hands lighter, then of course you'll have lighter strokes. Or this pointy thingy, like that. So yeah, depending on your strokes. So this one's also good. Angular brushes are fine. This is also an angular brush, just a different color. It's the same. It's the same as I showed you. So I will not use this. Just skip this. And last but not the least is the final brush we have. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not even a brush. It's a thingamajig. You know how they put the clay and then they mold it? This is the one. I don't know what I'm gonna use this for though, but maybe in the future I might use this for something else. Like if I venture into carving, molding, maybe this will come in handy. So it's not really a brush. I don't know what you call this one. It's really just for nail art. So yeah, so I just had exactly 13 brushes and this metal thing. So I'll just set this aside. I don't really need this for painting. Who knows? I might venture into nail art. Maybe why not? I can. Alrighty, that ends it. Maybe I'll just fast forward this one because it's around almost 25 minutes. And usually I'm not yet a pro, so I'm only given 15 minutes. So that's it. I'll just put subtitles because pretty sure my voice will be funny. Okay, have a great day everyone. Bye bye. Take care, keep safe.